Well, good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Alpha Ice Complex here in Harmer Township, Pennsylvania. 6 years in the making. It is the inaugural PIHL Girls Hockey League here at Alpha Ice Complex. I'm Brian Mitchell, and I say 6 years in the making, and I was speaking with Mike Alcaire with the PIHL. He says that's about how long it's been that they've been talking about this, coming up with a plan for it. And the last 3 years have been rough with the COVID shutdowns and other obstacles, but we have made it here, and opening game is moments away from Alpha. Got 6:23 on the terrestrial clock. Thought I was all done after the All-Star games, and I am more than excited to not be done with hockey for this year with what we've got going on this evening. Here with 10 Band TV producer Todd Kazarowski to my right. Thanks to Todd for all the tech and everything that he's been doing for us so far this year. Got Marcy on the mic. She'll be doing the introductions here momentarily. We're going to have a nice little welcome to all the players, and the introductions of the players here, as is tradition. If you haven't joined us on a Berg hockey broadcast, welcome. We'll have a ceremonial puck drop by current official and Robert Morris graduate Kirsten Welsh. She'll be out taking care of this for the region. We'll have an interview with her hopefully at some point this evening. I'll have Jim Black on a little bit later, and we'll see who's going to stop in and talk with us here on the booth. Teams are about ready to come out. The East team will be wearing the blue jerseys. Now, fun thing about the jerseys that they have on, if you pay attention to the detail on them, the one shoulder, the left shoulder, will have the Penguins Foundation logo on it. The right shoulder will feature the team logo from the high school that they represent. A nice little detail whenever you have the teams out in the regional levels. The Central team will be wearing the gray jerseys, and they will be playing as the home team this evening. We're about ready to get started. Let's switch it over to Marcy here, and she's going to do the introductions of the players.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's game. Please, Central versus East. Players, if you could come out on the blue line, that would be great. Come on out. As you put your motion, I would like you to stand on your respective Goal line, I'm sorry. It's the goal line, ladies, I'm sorry. And I can introduce the 2022 PIHL East Girls Varsity Team. Number 29, Caitlin Porter. Number 92, Corinne Burnetto. Number 93, Shannon Mullen. Number 2, number 13, Laura Mullen. Number 16, Julia Blunt. Number 17, Linda Jarrett. Assistant captain, number 19, Taylor Pollard. Number 20, Kira Flores. Number 21, great hockey name, Olivia Yaka. Number 22, Madison Stone. Number 24, Olivia Noble. Number 25, Leah Lewis. Number 37, Ashlyn Long. And assistant captain, number 38, Leah Long. Team captain, number 44, Coral Williams. Number 61, Kylie McKenzie. And number 89, Alexa Kelly. And coach John Lappin, Scott Williams, assistant coach, Greg O'Donnell, and John Plucker is the team manager. Okay, Warren Central. Number 5, Erica Quinn. Number 11, Magnolia Oberman. She's assistant captain. The assistant captain, Audrey Monroe Neal. Team captain, Jillian Piscatelli. Number 21, Sophia Scatino. Number 22, Poppy Atchison. Number 27, Nancy again. Number 28, Julia Leotion. Number 29, goalie, Brady Blackburn. Number 38, Evelyn Wright. Number 56, Delaney Howard. Number 58, Peyton Blackburn. Number 64, Abigail Gilly. Assistant captain, number 73, Katie Lazaro. And number 95, Brooklyn Joyce. And coach, Josie Cummings, assistant coaches, Howard Smith and Stephen Roski, and manager is Judith Atchison. Now I'd like to go into
Players are introduced. We're going to have the ceremonial puck drop after the warm-ups tonight. Players will get ready. They'll have the 5-minute warm-up period, and then we'll get moving. This contest. Once again, I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live here at the Alpha Ice Complex, the inaugural game for the PIHL Girls Division. April 18th, 2022, write it down. 6:30 p.m. The East Division team will face the Central Division team here. Regionally set up so that we were able to get the teams together. Hopefully looking forward to possibly getting into a multiple team association setup in the next couple years. However, start it slow and build to something better is what the plan is here. And we are starting out tonight. Once again, announced for them, but I'll go over it one more time. For the road team, the East team, number 2 is Emery Taylor from Armstrong High School. Nora Mullen from Westmont Hilltop. Julia Clement, number 16. Number 17 is Elizabeth Jarrett from Burrell. Number 19 is Taylor Plunkard from Windber. Kiara Flerick will be from Greater Latrobe High School wearing number 20. Olivia Yekmak will be from Armstrong High School wearing 21. Madison Sloan, 22. From Slara Catholic. Norwin High School's Olivia Knockel will be wearing number 24. Leah Zimbiski Lewis will be from West Shamokin High School and wearing 25 tonight. Caitlin Porter from Hempfield area will be wearing 29. Ashlyn Rose LeBlanc from Greater Latrobe will be wearing 37. Leo O'Donnell from Armstrong High School will be wearing 38. Cora Williams will be wearing 44 from Armstrong High School. She is also the captain. Kylie McKenzie, Penn Trafford High School student, will be wearing 61. Alexa Kelly from Elizabeth Forward will be wearing 89. Corinne Brunetto starting in goal tonight. They wanted me to call her Taco. She is from Greater Latrobe and starting in net. Number 93, Shannon Mullen, Westmont Hilltop High School. The only one of the few 2 seniors on the ice tonight. That's a big thing about this detail. We'll talk in a second. John Yakmak, the head coach from Armstrong, is the bench boss for Team East. Team West, number 5 will be Erica Glynn. Magnolia Overn from Baldwin High School. So Erica Glynn was from Hampton High School. I'm not used to having to name the schools after the fact. That it's something a little bit different here. From Avonworth High School, Audrey Monroe Neely, wearing number 13. Number 17, Jillian Piscatelli, the captain from Thomas Jefferson High School. Maya Hennigan is a scratch tonight. She is from Avonworth and a senior. Sophia Scatena from Pine Richland High School will be wearing number 21. Poppy Atkinson will be wearing number 10. Wearing number 22, and she's from Avonworth. Danica Ginn from Hampton High School will be wearing 27. Julia Lotion from North Hills will be wearing number 28. Brady Blackburn will be wearing number 29 and starting in net for Team Central. Number 38 will be Evelyn Wright from Baldwin. Number 56 will be Delaney Howard, also from Baldwin. Peyton Blackburn from Bentworth, wearing 58 tonight. Abigail Dilly from Pine Richland will be wearing 64. And Kaylee Lazaro, the alternate captain from Hampton High School, will be wearing 73. Brooklyn Joyce from West Jefferson Hills will be wearing 95 here tonight. Joe Cummings is the bench boss for the Central team. The Central team, of course, Joe Cummings is the bench boss, but Howard Smith and Stephen Browski with Judith Atchison as the manager. John Yakmak, Greg O'Donnell, Scott Williams, and John Plunkard on for the East team on the benches. We're getting the opening time in about a minute. We'll have Kirsten Welsh dropping the puck. She's going to head out and take care of it. They are warming up. Once again, the East team wearing those blue jerseys that they wear all season. The Central team in the grays to our right. We're winding down here, about 37 seconds remaining in warm-ups. Myers and Stefan were our officials today for this contest. They'll get the captains to center, and we'll have a ceremonial puck drop. As, of course, is tradition with any Berg hockey property, we will get the names as the game comes. We're not going to try to force names down the throats. We're going to figure them out as they go. They all have names on the back of their jerseys. Once again, on their left shoulder, the Penguins Foundation logo. On the right shoulders of their jerseys, the high school that they represent. Nice little detail here. And, of course, the crest of the team that they are playing on currently. East and Central are on the ice now. Thanks to the Penguins Foundation for helping us we build this. Well, Robert Morris 2019 graduate Kirsten Welsh. Looks like she is donning the old jersey from her time as a Colonial. Captains to the
Our ceremonial puck drop is from Kristen Welch. She played for Robert Morris University on a 4-year scholarship. She won 2 CHA championships with the team and served as the captain in her senior year. After graduation in 2019, Kristen pursued a record career, and this season was named the first female linesperson to officiate in the OHL and also in AHL for men's semi-professional hockey. Please give a warm welcome for Kristen Welch.
Well, she drops the puck. I think she was trying to throw the players out of the circle early, but I think it was better for a picture up there. We'll talk to Welsh here in a little bit. Of course, refereeing in the OHL, the ECHL, the AHL as a lines person, and multiple leagues now. She'll join me for an interview here momentarily. Hopefully she'll heads up this way. Getting ready for the opening face-off. Looks like it's going to be Erica Ginn facing off against Evelyn Wright. Sorry, against Leah O'Donnell. The inaugural face-off, and we are underway here at the Alpha Ice Complex. Team East in the blue, Team Central in the gray. Losing the puck is Katent. She goes and Ginn will take it down to the circle. It's been a couple weeks since I had to call a hockey game, so let's see if it still holds up. Yakmak behind the net. She'll pass it around. Looking up, and it will be Cora Williams passing it across. Passing out to O'Donnell. O'Donnell will backhand it in, looking for Williams. Backhanded in by Lazaro. It's going to be picked up and brought in. McKenzie looks to get the puck beside the net, throws it across. And Central will just take it and bounce it back up. Yakmak up, down, and around. And coming out back into the zone will be O'Donnell. O'Donnell on the half wall. Pat has the puck taken away by Dilly, and she'll just dump it around. Behind the net, O'Donnell doing all the work in the corner. Down behind, throws it in front. Shot on, save made by Brady Blackburn. Blackburn is starting in net here for the Central team. Novern will take it and carry it across the center. Dumps it in behind. No icing on the play. Behind the net goes Lewis. Zimbicki Lewis run around and cleared up. Flora can't get to it, so it's going to be picked up and carried back in by Poppy Aitchison. Aitchison will pass it out, but he picked up by the East squad. They need to get onside. Plunkard will just dump it behind in and around. Akerson for Lewis. They'll battle in the wall. Lewis goes around and it'll be put up to the point and cleared out. Sloan at her own blue line loses the puck. Going around and carried in and brought down behind and on for Central. Central take it across the blue. To be cleared down the ice, and chasing it down right now is Jillian Piscatelli, the captain. She goes around, she can't get to it, so it'll be attempted to get by Brooklyn Joyce, but it'll be broken up by Team East. Central will try to recollect here. She gets it. Oh, nice little play by Howard. Can't finish it up, but goes up to the point. Cleared back in by Blackburn. And going around and clearing is Madison Sloan. It goes back out to the blue line. Howard will have to carry it out of the zone, and it'll be cleared back in. A lot of these teams are built of underclassmen. Joyce get over shot on, saved by Taco Brunetto. Corinne Brunetto, they wanted me to call her Taco for broadcast purposes this evening. Back down and around. Shot on, bounces in the air. Taco with the glove, can't finish it, holds on to it. It's going to sit in front. Backhand save, scores! We have an inaugural goal. It will be Delaney Howard of Baldwin with the opening goal, the freshman. And it's 1-0 Central here, 13:56 remaining in the first period. Come on in. Face-off will be at center, but we have a special guest in the booth right now.
Hey, Mitch.
Kirsten Welsh is here, joining us for our inaugural game. She dropped the puck for the teams here, so we're waiting for the big game.
Big game, huge game. This is amazing to be a part of. Holy.
First time, 6 years in the making. By what I was, the conversation I had earlier. I had several conversations over the last couple years about the possibility of this, knowing that the East has a tournament to crown the Flyers Cup champion. That's a goal.
Oh!
That's a goal immediately.
Let's go.
East gets on the board at 13.
Is that a rebound?
It is a rebound goal. I don't know if it was in initially, but it was definitely sitting in the crease, and looks like McKenzie gets the goal.
Definitely a goal. That'll
be Kylie McKenzie, the freshman from Penn Trafford. So the freshman doing the damage here early.
Wow.
First 2 goals for each squad. 13:44 remaining. It is 1-1 here. So talking about that, and you get to drop the first puck on it, and you've seen it for the last couple years at Pittsburgh. You spent 4 years at Robert Morris. Then you set up your life here, basically.
I did.
Seeing that, you spent a little time with the Penn's Elite program, Robert Morris. How does it feel just to see this as, the progression
huge
going?
Steps, Mitch. Oh my God, huge steps. I was just saying, it needs to be known how important this game really is. Like, I don't think these the players even really grasp, what they have in terms of impact of the future of hockey in Pennsylvania. This is huge.
And you look at it from a standpoint. I was talking with Mike Alcare before the game.
Right.
He said of the 111 or so players, only 18 are seniors. So there's a line coming through in the middle school ranks. So you have the ability. This is going to grow over the next couple years.
For
sure.
Close.
Nice little opportunity there in the corner. Now,
Good
Mike.
shot.
Question for you, your time at Robert Morris, you had a Little Sisters program.
Yes.
Do you recognize any of these players from the Little Sisters program?
Honestly, yeah. I think I do. It's so funny you say that. I actually ran into Paul Colantino the other day at Nationals, and we chatted, and actually there's a girl coming up in his program who was my little sister at Robert Morris. Yeah, Kate Meinhardt, I think her name is, or anyways, it's hilarious. I'm just like, it's full circle, like full loop of, you coming to coach college girls and their little sisters at the age of 8, and now coming back to, coaching the girls themselves, little sisters themselves. It's hilarious.
Talk about that and, the impact that has from a program standpoint and for the younger players in this league.
Yeah, it's so important. I mean, it just shows them that it's like a feasible path to actually play. And, hopefully one day this league will be translating to the colleges around here that this can be a competitive league, enough for D3, D1, like hockey everywhere, that this is a start of something big.
And you talk about those, you see a lot of those players, especially in the area the last couple of years, be able to go to the D1 level immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Still play a lot of D3,
Yeah.
in the club level, but it's a good little transition to see that now that we're actually having on the ice a competitive game of high school age players. It's not just the travel teams,
right,
but the players on the ice.
Exactly, and it's girls who are really willing to play, who care about it and care about the league, and that's the most important part, is giving them an avenue to play on, So it's incredibly important, and it's just so, I don't know, I just feel such an honor to be a part of this whole thing.
Absolutely, and it's just one of those things we're honored to have you here, and I've been excited about, when I was actually going to hang it up this year, and I'm like, wait a minute, they're putting a girls league in. Yeah, now I got to do this.
Oh.
I got to stay on for at least another 2 months. So let's see how this one goes.
Yeah, right.
But definitely, it's a cool little detail, and it's a nice little add on to the season. Oh, we've got a 3-on-1 coming the other way. It's going to be Howard coming in, the opening goal scorer, coming in. Shot scores! Piscatelli
nice.
Pipes it in.
There we go.
2-1 Central team. 11-12 remaining in the first period. 3-on-1. Piscatelli just pipes it off
nice
of the far post.
3-on-1 action there.
Yeah. But, it's definitely something you're seeing. And, of course, you saw it firsthand over your time, because you share a lot of the time with the younger players, the ice time, and you get to see that over the years.
Oh, yeah, just see them develop and get up to, their full potential over the years is truly special to be a part of. And being that freshman and seeing, your full 4 years of how great you can be, it's just an amazing time to grow with that group. And it creates, that's another thing, is just, being able to be a part of that sisterhood for girls who don't necessarily have it or have had it before, this being the first girls league. Imagine how many teammates they have that aren't girls. So it's just great to be able to have that sisterhood and a whole team of females to interact with and create that bond over it. It's more than you know, Mitch. I'm telling you.
Oh, I believe it. I've seen it with you guys over the years at Robert Morris, and of course with Chatham.
Absolutely.
And I've watched some of the selects games, watched some of the Penn's Elites games, so I've seen how that works.
Absolutely.
But you're looking at it, and you were mentioning a lot of the players don't play for their high school. Some of them did play for the varsity, JV.
Yeah.
A lot of those players did play in the boys' league.
I recognize them. I recognize a couple here. I ref them, right? So it's I'm like, wait a minute. I remember you on an old boys team. So
yes.
It's nice to be able to see them, thriving in this environment.
And from my point of view, I see a lot of the names.
Oh,
a lot of the players, a lot of sisters of players that I've covered over the years.
Totally.
A lot of, and it's really cool to have that,
They share that passion,
Oh, yeah. They really enjoy it.
They deserve a competitive league to play in, just like their brothers do. So it's great to just have that option now.
All right. Well, thank you for coming up. You want to stick around a little bit, do a little color? It's up to you. It's up to you.
Yeah.
So we got at least the end of the first period here, and
I'll try it.
carry it up.
You got to do your commentary. I don't know. I'm not really good at that part, but I'll throw in the odd comment here and there.
Absolutely. Howard will take the. No, that's not. That's Plunkard will take the pass out. And as I say every game, I will always get the names by the end of the second period. It takes a little bit for me to catch up with the numbers and the names, no matter who's playing at that point. So behind the net, Wright battles off. She comes in from the corner behind the net, going around. She's going to find Poppy Atchison. Atchison will just pass it out. She tries to find Ginn. Ginn doesn't get to it, so Plunkard will carry it back in. Taylor at center. She has Florick in front of the net. Looks to go that way. Can't finish up the pass, so it'll be picked up by the Central team and cleared down. East will chase it across the blue line. Olivia Knockel, the Norwin product, battles a lot into the corner.
Hey, she's also a ref, eh? Olivia Knockel?
Yep.
Yeah, she just skated nationals. What was it, 2 weekends ago?
Yes, she did.
Yeah. Just a little tidbit on her. She's awesome. She's an awesome ref, awesome player.
A lot of the players putting on that, talk about that. I'm not trying to do the interview anymore. Talk about that transition a little bit,
Yeah.
from a standpoint of,
the whole,
you took it a little bit to the next level, but.
Well, no, that's part of the reason why I actually wanted to come on here today, Mitch. We're actually trying to hold a camp for players who want to try refereeing, actually, at the end of May. May 21st at Barrel Ice Complex. We're going to be working with Next Step Hockey to throw on a camp. $25 each person to come learn how to referee. Get it out there. Tell your friends.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's an awesome little detail.
Advertisement. Just trying to we're going to have flyers around the rinks and just try and, just make sure people know that that's an option.
That's off, yeah.
That doesn't that's off, yeah. I was going to call that from my whistle. But
I thought you were throwing out the players there in the opening face-off during the ceremony. I was like, did she just toss those players? But no.
Like, gloves off.
Gloves off, okay.
I'm
That's the way we open up the inaugural girls league.
Do not listen to me. Bad advice. Gosh.
The face-off will be one. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying it's cool. It's just this whole like hockey, just the growth of hockey for females in Pittsburgh is just huge right now. So.
O'Donnell carries the puck across the blue line. Has McKenzie at the slot. Comes across.
Nice.
Shot of Williams. Backhand by McKenzie. She gets stood up and Sassy time. Whistle's got to be blown a little earlier there to prevent that, but that's okay. It's funny. First sign that the friendliness is starting to wear off in the game.
True colors are coming out.
So we'll find out here.
Girls are notorious for that.
No comment. Winning the faceoff is Central. That is Delaney Howard of Baldwin. She'll carry it across. Howard tries to get it around the East defense. Can't do so, so East will take it and not throw it back out to center right. Evelyn Wright from Baldwin loses the puck, carrying it in is Cora Williams, but it's going to be picked up and carried the other way. Dropping it back. Close, but nothing really. They won't call it on the play. Williams lets it go, and Wright, once again, will just throw it across center. Finds Piscatelli, who leaves it for Abigail Dilly of Pine Richland. And they'll battle along the boards, and it'll be picked up and tossed in behind by the East squad. They'll battle in, and Brent East is going to score here. Stuff in front.
There we go. Popped one in.
2-2.
Little quick one.
Yeah.
Damn. We got a game here.
We do have a game, and that will be Floric.
That'd be. Crash in the net. Can never go wrong.
Kira Floric from Greater Latrobe, another freshman getting involved here early.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's going to be really cool to see these girls in 4 years.
Yeah.
Really cool. I'm so excited. That's the best part of this. I'm so
4
hyped.
years of this league, and
oh my God.
I know it's fun to see it because you're going to have that. You're going to build those rivalries, and
exactly.
Sometimes as you redraw the lines for the divisions, you have new girls on new teams. So carrying it in and
net again.
Save made.
What is up with that net? Get out of there. Oh.
Save made by Brunetto. Corinne Taco Brunetto, sophomore from Greater Latrobe.
Taco?
Yeah, one nickname Taco.
Taco is one of the sisters. 100%. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. She was one of my friend's little sisters for RMU. That's hilarious.
Atchison will dump it in. It'll bounce off of a player from the East, and they'll just dump it back out of the zone. Carrying it across is Central. Again, into the zone. What's that?
Are you going to be here tomorrow?
Huh?
Are you going to be here tomorrow?
I will not be here tomorrow.
That's
no,
fair.
unfortunately, I won't be able to do tomorrow. I will have next Tuesday's games broadcasted. So
okay.
we have a doubleheader from Alpha Ice Complex that we will be broadcasting.
Doubleheader?
Next Tuesday.
Nice. Okay.
So we'll hang out there. O'Donnell will carry it in around the defense. She's an opportunity here.
Ooh.
Circle back along the wall. She's going to dump it in front. Kenzie will just pass it across. Slow playing it.
Is there 4
is
teams?
Cora Williams.
Six teams.
6 teams.
So wait, how is this? This is East and who?
East and Central.
And then
So
there's West.
they have them split up between East, North, West, and Central, and then they have a Southwest and a Southeast team.
Ah, I see. Okay. I was gonna ask.
And they'll be split evenly amongst those.
Okay.
10 games apiece. So
Gotcha.
everybody will play everybody twice.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then they'll have a playoff and a championship in June. So
Very
that's
good.
how the league is going to be built.
Nice.
Each team will have their distinct color. They'll wear the jerseys the entire time. And as I said in the pregame we talked about, each team has a Penguins Foundation on the left arm, and then on the right arm is the high school that they play for, that they actually attend, which I think is a really nice detail.
Yeah, that is
At
cool.
the end of the day, you actually get to represent your school with the crest across the center of the team that you're on currently. So
yeah.
Penguins Foundation helping out a lot with the league this year.
Oh,
so,
that's good. Okay, good.
Yep. Doing a lot of work to get it, help get started up.
That's awesome. That's good. I'm glad I'm not surprised they're involved,
Oh, yeah.
Always
Carrying
do.
it out, 2-on-1 opportunity. It's going to be bunkered in Taylor. Taylor loses the puck. Nice little stick check by Atchison. Poppy Atchison, the sophomore from Avonworth. She'll take it, try to clear it out of the zone. Picked up and carried the other way. East and fall was Joyce, Brooklyn Joyce,
Oh,
from West
nice
Jefferson
save.
Hills, and a
Yep.
save made
Get out of
by Brunetto.
I'm literally reffing this. There's 2 games tomorrow, I think, that I'm.
You're reffing one of the games tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess so. Yep.
So you're stepping out of the ball. You're actually going to be down here on this. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, right?
That is awesome.
Commentate and ref, same league. It's nuts.
Well, it's all right,
it's
it's
awesome.
a cool detail to have,
No, it's a huge detail to
Yeah.
have. Yeah, absolutely. Just being a
say
part
it.
of this,
Yeah.
absolutely.
The inaugural night, being able to be out here and do all this, and then,
Yeah.
having the game.
It's it's a cool first trial here.
Olivia Yakmak will take it and bounce it off the boards for the East squad. Whoa,
Yep.
They do call that one.
Good. Yep, good call. There you go. I agree.
We have our
with that call.
first penalty, and it will be Evelyn Wright from Baldwin, the junior.
It's like a tripping.
And called for a trip.
There we go. Nice job, Madison. That's a ref, by the way.
Madison Myers.
Yep, she's
Okay.
awesome. Awesome possum. Good call.
3:35 on the penalty for the trip. She had a little more flair than most ref on the trip, too.
I know, yep.
Even dipped the knee a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Really selling it.
Got a face-off coming up to the left of starter Brady Blackburn, the freshman from Bentworth High School. If I remember correctly, Bentworth, they are in with the Ringgold Rams organization. If I remember correctly,
Ringgold.
how
okay.
the open divisions work. Bentworth is one of the Ringgold teams, the schools that they combine with.
Okay.
Trying to come up with the details in the back of my head from the open divisions is always the hardest detail, knowing what school's with which. But
yeah, no, that's all you, dude.
yeah.
I have no idea.
Penn Trafford, Mackenzie will get it into the zone. Be carried in, shot on.
Nice.
Nice
There you go.
save
Nice shot, nice save.
by Blackburn. And we'll have another face-off.
Say 3 Blackburns, eh? You see that?
Yes.
Is there 3 or is there
there's
2?
2.
Is there not one on the other team?
Brady
Maya
Blackburn
is
and
fine.
Peyton Blackburn. She's scratched tonight.
Oh, okay. That's
Unfortunately, Maya Hennigan couldn't make it tonight, the senior from
fair.
Avonworth.
That's fair. I got to see her next game. I know her. I think she was one of the little sisters, too. Jeez.
This is
Keep
what they have,
popping up.
the program, the
Just
little
keep popping
sister. So
up.
everybody at home knows what we're talking about. Robert Morris, the women's team, had a program where they would bring the Penguins Elite. I don't remember what year.
Or
U10 was it U8
yeah.
or U10?
U8, I think.
U8 teams, and they would be assigned one player for each player would be assigned a younger player,
Little
and they would come to the
sisters.
games, a Little Sisters program,
Yep.
and it would just be a
Be able to come out and skate up to the line with us when her name got called, and
Uh-huh.
it was got to come in our change room and hang out and just be. It's like a mentorship program, but a lot of these girls are out here, and I'm just talking to Mitch. How I know a bunch of them. It's really funny. It's just how it comes full circle.
That's whenever I realized it was you as I was like, well, I could talk to her about Little Sisters, and we got something we could talk
Yes.
about on the interview. So,
Of course, yeah.
but we bring in.
Small world. It's,
Yeah.
it's the hockey world.
Olivia Yakmak will take it. Throws it across to Taylor. Emery Taylor from Armstrong High
Nice
School
shot.
throws it
Little
around.
slapper. There you go. Big fan of those.
Taylor Plunkard from Winver. Leaves it go for Olivia Nokel. It'll go behind, and Jillian Piscatelli throws it around. The captain has to chase it back in. 2 minutes remaining. Oh, we got a hit.
That was a little spicy for my liking.
Well,
yeah, no comment, okay?
no comments.
No comment from you.
No
yeah,
comments.
No comment from you.
There's history here that I could reach on, but we're trying to be
Listen,
good.
I am a mature referee now, okay? I know what's what. Different mindset.
I was about to say, there could be some history here.
So much things I could say.
If you haven't noticed, there's a little bit. I've known her for about 7 years now, so about 7 or 8 years now.
Yep.
Yeah, we've had some history. We know.
Some chemistry here.
I know how it works here. So
in my first rodeo, honey.
That's a double minor here. 20 seconds remaining on it, and one saved by Blackburn.
It's not a double minor, dude.
No, I'm sorry. Two-player advantage. Two-player advantage. I mess up from time to time. I've been off for 3 weeks. It's not
fair.
exactly
somebody's got to bust you up, you know?
Oh, I know.
It's gotta be me.
If it's anybody, it's going to be you.
Yeah, exactly.
I was also hesitant because was going to give her a microphone, and every mistake I make is going to be thrown around.
Yeah, someone's going to call you.
History on a podcast. She threatened me because I called her a Lions person one time.
Yeah, dude.
Carried out by Cora Williams. Williams takes the circle shot. Ooh, nice save by Blackburn and held on to.
Nice. That was a good save. Solid.
Falls on it. And 1:34 remaining in the first period, and the first penalty expired, so it isn't a double minor. It was a two-player advantage. And $1:33 remaining on the second one, so basically the remaining of that period. So
goals 2-2. That's pretty cool.
It's a good opening game so far. You're getting a lot of action here so far.
Yeah, very, very fair.
And
even.
Yeah, a lot of these players played on travel teams that went to nationals, had opportunities to play a little more, but some of them haven't played in a little while. So they've had opportunity to practice, but getting in get the skates back underneath them for this league, took them a little bit.
Absolutely.
So I assume by the end of this season, either they're going to be extremely tired or they're going to be ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
So some of these players have played over 50, 60 games, maybe a lot more than that.
Yeah, that's nuts.
In the calendar year, so. Oh, yeah. Carrying it out of the zone is the central team. That's Katena. Sophie Skatena from Pine Richland. Throws it in front, nobody home. East will pick it up and carrying it out for the East.
Nice
kept it nicely
nice pinch
by Overn. Magnolia Overn from Baldwin.
Good.
It's to be carried in by Williams.
Let's pass up.
Cora Williams goes into the corners, tied up with Magnolia Overn.
Yep.
On around
35 seconds left.
Keller. 35 to go here. Put it up, and Clement will try to keep it in, but it'll bounce back out. They'll just take it, burn a little bit of time off the clock, bounce it back in. Hampton Skin throws it across, and across it goes. Oh, turnover and look for it. It's Flork, but the East team will just pass it up, and it'll be carried in by Alexa Kelly of Elizabeth Forward. She passes it across looking for Mullen. Mullen can't get to it, so Clement will wait, and it'll be dumped into one. Penalty expires, period expires at the end of the first game, the inaugural game here for the PIHL Girls League. Your score is 2-2 Central and East. Well, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me. Oh my God.
Good to see you again.
Great, absolutely. I'll see you later this season, probably on the
ice. Definitely.
Absolutely, man.
All right, take care.
Take care.
We'll be back momentarily with the second period here at Alpha Ice Complex. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live. We'll be back. Thanks to Kirsten Welsh for joining me here in the booth for the first period. We'll get back to the second period now. Central and East teams facing off. 2-2 is your score. It'll be cleared in by the Central team. East in the blue jerseys with the black shoulders. The Central in the gray jerseys with the black shoulders. Williams will carry it in. Cora Williams, the captain for the East squad. Get it out, so it'll be picked up and carried back in. They were looking to try the stretch pass for Williams. She can't get to it, so it'll be picked up by Kaylee Lazaro. She gets some battle along the boards. O'Donnell. Leah O'Donnell of Armstrong. Who throws it to front. Ooh, nice play. Goes back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell back into the corner. Another throw across for Williams. Williams has a shot. Save made by Blackburn. And it'll be cleared down the ice. 15:58 remaining in the second period. Face-off won by the East squad, and they'll keep it in the zone. Back down. Plunkard throws it across. Taylor can't get to it, so it's going to be up for Yakmak. Olivia Yakmak. Back then it's going to be carried the other way by Glide. By Joyce. Brooklyn Joyce of West Jefferson Hills. The freshman carried around. Shot around and looking for Blackburn. Peyton Blackburn of Bentworth. Couldn't keep it in, so it's going to be Florick coming the other way. Kira Florick from Greater Latrobe, the freshman. Run across, save, made. Wait, no. Didn't make it all the way into the net. I thought that made it on net. Back down and up to the point. It'll be cleared out, and they'll have to chase it down. 15:06 remaining in a second. Central goes to the top of the circle. Plunkard. Back down. And across. It'll bounce it around. Again, can't get to it, so it'll be picked up by Taylor. Emery Taylor of Armstrong passes it up. Off the stick of Taylor Plunkard of Winburn. Magnolia Overn passes it across, and it'll go up to center. Up to the boards. Right down is Erica Ginn of Hampton. They'll battle off and around. As Evelyn Wright looks for it. Overn. They'll fight in front, and it'll be cleared by the Central team. Cleared back down, no icing on the play. Chasing it down is Overn. She'll get it back in the neutral zone, and it'll be dumped in. Jarrett battles along, pops out, and it passes Kaylee Lazaro. She'll chase it down. And carrying it out is Yoloshin. Yoloshin in the corner. Shot on, scored! Piping it down was Audrey Monroe Neely from Avonworth, the junior. And it's 3-2. Corinne Brunetto could not get to that one. Audrey Monroe Neely, the junior from Avonworth, the alternate captain. 13:15 remaining in the second period. 3-2 Central, carrying it back in, and Monroe Neely waits, throws it to the half wall. Goes in behind, but East will collect it. They'll dump it up, gets it past Atchison. Lazaro will take it and bounce it off the boards. Picked up. Oh, was Abigail Dilly. She couldn't play the puck, so it's going to be picked up by O'Donnell. O'Donnell comes in, throws one in front, and they're going to go back out to the point. Not being able to collect it was Lewis. Lewis passes it off, and it'll come back out of the zone. O'Donnell couldn't collect it, so it'll be cleared out by Central. Dilly, it's a hard time with McKenzie. McKenzie of Penn Trafford is able to get the puck back across, and then Monroe Neely will dump it back into the corner. O'Donnell. Sorry, Evelyn Wright will pass it out for Howard. Delaney Howard comes in, shot, save, made, looking for the 2-goal advantage. Can't finish it off, so it's going to be picked up once again. Thrown in by Howard. Howard will collect it. It bounces out, and Taylor bounces it off the boards, looking for the bounce pass, and can't clear it up. Can't get it back to herself. Plunkard could not collect it, so it goes back in to the east zone. Chasing down is Piscatelli. She has Plunkard all over her. Jillian Piscatelli, Thomas Jefferson Jr., the captain of the Central team. Coming out for Piscatelli. Takes it down along the half wall. Shot on. Bounces around. And it'll sit behind the net. Battling in the corners, Delaney Howard. And it's going to be picked up by East, where Floric will try to get out of the zone. Plunkard and Joyce battle along the boards. Couldn't finish up the play, so it's going to go out. Kelly pulls it up, and Ginn will carry it in. Ginn has three blue shirts to beat. Goes back behind for Kelly. Alexa Kelly. The Yak Mac. Still collecting names here to try to make sure I get everybody's name correct. And a big glove save by Brunetto. And she'll hold on to it. 3-2 is your score. 10:34 remaining in the second period. 13-13 are your shots. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live. You missed the first period. We had Kirsten Welsh on, joining us for an interview early. All of our games are available live on demand. Free on demand on our YouTube page at Pittsburgh Hockey Digest. You can watch on your home TV or whatever you want to do. Carrying around is the East squad. And they'll battle off. Central has an opportunity here. Carrying it the other way. It's Katena. She couldn't finish the play, so coming the other way is Jarrett. Elizabeth Jarrett waits, throws it around, and Central will take it up, throw it to the point where it will be picked up by a member of the East squad. Cleared down. Clement will chase it down. Icing is going to be the call here. 9:37 remaining in the second period. .32 is your score. Shots are tied at 13 here at the Alpha Ice Complex. A lot of the crowd is conglomerated to our to our soft camera side. So a little busier in here than it looks. The East will battle off into the quarter. Atchison gets it past Plunkard, but Lewis will collect it. Leah Lewis from West Shamokin can't keep it in, so out comes a member of the Central team. That'll be Abigail Dilly. She'll dump it on net and be a save by Brunetto. Face-off coming up to the right of Brunetto. They cleared, and out comes the East squad. Plunkard. Taylor Plunkard of Windber looks for the shot. She goes over the net. Sloan for Floric. Floric is picked up by Central and trying to clear out, but held in by the East squad. Taylor throws it on net and held on to by Blackburn. Face-off will be coming up to the left of the freshman from Bentworth High School, Brady Blackburn. Brooklyn Joyce. It's the face-off behind McKenzie from Penn Trafford. For the backhand by Cora Williams and held on to by Blackburn. 8:35 remaining, second period. Joyce will step in with O'Donnell. One by Joyce. Lazaro will try to throw it out, but it'll be kept in by East. Kylie McKenzie, the freshman from Penn Trafford, gives up to Olivia Knockel, who shot on net, saved by Blackburn. Along the half wall, carrying it out. Their sister, Peyton Blackburn, and she'll just dump it in. Well, a face-off all the way back in the central zone to the right of Blackburn. Leo O'Donnell will step in once again with Brooklyn Joyce. One back for O'Donnell. McKenzie went across, can't throw it. It's going to be picked up by O'Donnell. Nice shot by O'Donnell. Save made by Blackburn. Goes back in the corner. Joyce. Joyce battles off. Starting to see a little bit of physicality coming between the two teams, bouncing off each other a little more, and that's going to be a penalty coming up. Joyce gets tripped by Williams, and we'll have a face-off. 7:46 second period. Cora Williams will head off. Cora Williams, the captain of the East squad from Armstrong High School, the junior, wearing 44 here tonight. Face-off will come up to the right, and Central will head to the power play. Go-ahead goal scorer Audrey Monroe-Neely will step in the dot, and it'll be won by East forward, looking to clear it in, cleared out. A nice play by Kira Floric from Greater Latrobe. And picking up and going the other way is Plunkard. She'll just dump it behind the net. Collects it, waits in the corner. She gets turned around by a stick of the Central squad, and Central looking to try to get back in on the power play. And in comes Olivia Yakmak. I'm sorry, Sophia Scantena. Scantena will dump on, save made by Brunetto, and it'll be dumped behind Scantena from Pine Richland. Was behind, they'll battle off, and two players go down with an East player coming up like she did nothing. No penalty on the play. Floric, Kira Floric will get it out of the zone looking for Plunkard, and she's going to be able to bounce it off to Plunkard. Plunkard's going to come in. She has one player on her. Plunkard looking on the backhand shot. Save made by Blackburn. Blackburn didn't know where it was. I didn't know where it was. It was hard to say it was a save until you knew what it was. But it was saved. Nice little effort there by Plunkard. And face-off will come to the left of Blackburn. They'll throw a player out of the zone, and it'll be cleared out by Central, and they'll have a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Ginn is in the slot. Behind was Joyce. Joyce into the near corner. Joyce looking up for Atchison. Atchison passes it across to be picked up by East and cleared up. LeBlanc will take it. LeBlanc will just dump it into the zone, into the near corner on the opposite side. 6:14 remaining in the period. 27 seconds remaining in the power play for Central. East will just take it and dump it along the boards and all the way down. Carried in and picked up by Kaylee Lazaro. She'll get battled off with the East forwards down low and dumped out. Carried out, and Lewis. Leia Lewis can't get it out, so he's going to pick up by Taylor. Taylor's shot on, save made by Blackburn. They'll throw it up, and Central having a hard time getting it across. We have another penalty coming up. Nope, that was just an offside call. I apologize. Back down. Cleared it around. Lewis. Leia Lewis loses the puck. It'll be picked up. And Central bring it in. It's going to be shot on by Delaney Howard. It'll be a save by Brunetto. Right. There's it across, looking for center. It's going to be picked up, and O'Donnell will take it. This is up and looks for center. Carried it out, and by net thrown across is Williams. Cora Williams with an opportunity there. Bounces in front, but Wright will sit on it. It'll go up off the boards and clear down the length of the ice. Is it going to make it? It might die. It does die before the red line, so there's no icing on the play. Was on shot on and held on to by Brunetto. Abigail Dilly had the opportunity in front, just dumped it on Brunetto, and she just held on to it. 4:30 remaining, second period. 19-15 are the shots. 3-2 is your score. Central leading East here at the Alpha Ice Complex in the inaugural PIHL Girls Division game, Girls League game. Down. Ginn. Erica Ginn battles around, and it'll go into the corner. Jarrett battling hard in front. Has Ginn on the opposite wall. That is Danica Ginn. Erica moves it across, and it'll be offside. 4:02 remaining, second period. 3-2 is your score. And we will be back next Tuesday at the... We won't be on tomorrow's games, but we will be here for next Tuesday's games at the Ice Castle Arena, as the PIHL girls teams will play again, a doubleheader. Tomorrow's game, of course, will be at Ice Castle, one game, Central and West. Next Tuesday, it'll be the West and the Southwest at Central and North. We'll see the Central team again next week. The North team, the West team, and the Southwest team. Trying to at least see every team at least once, if not twice, this season on Berg Hockey Live. Tomorrow's game will be at Ice Castle Arena. There'll be this Central team against West. And then on Monday, there'll be East and North playing at the Alpha Ice Complex, followed by the Southwest and the Southeast here. So those games will be held here. Before our next broadcast, we'll give you the updates from those games during the broadcast. But Plunkard tries to battle off, and it was carried in by Overn. Magnolia Overn from Baldwin. There's a little help from Piscatelli. Throws it in front, but East is able to pick it up. It's going to bounce it off the boards, and it's going to get cleared into the zone. Chasing it is Plunkard. Plunkard trying to separate the puck. She does show. She brings it on. Shot on. Save made. Rebound. Scores! Second effort. And Floric gets the goal in front of the net. Kira Floric of Greater Latrobe. And it is 3-3 here at the Alpha Ice Complex. 2:51 remaining in the second period. Floric tying things up. Not all the extra effort on that one. Joyce will step in with O'Donnell once again. McKenzie will take the face-off win into the zone, top of the circle. She'll battle behind the net. Throws it in front. Nobody home. Knockel throws it on net. Blocked. Nice block by Joyce, and carrying it in is Yakmak. Olivia Yakmak behind the net. Looks across and is picked up by Central. Central, top of the circle, throws it on net and save by Brunetto. 2:25 remaining, second period. Cleared down. They picked up by Central. Shot on, tipped out and up into the near corner. Across to the slot. Yeloshin with the shot and held on to by Brunetto. Still having a hard time, Blackburn and Brunetto having the separation on that one, but 2:07 remaining in the second period. 3-3 is your score. Blackburn and Brunetto looking good here today. Both are looking pretty solid in net. And around, to be picked up and carried out by the E squad, McKenzie. McKenzie has been all over the place tonight. One of the better players on the ice. Kylie McKenzie of Penn Trafford, the freshman. Look out for Sloan. Madison Sloan of Sarah Catholic. Dumps it across for McKenzie. This is cleared down, and Lewis will just dump it back into the zone. Leah Lewis of West Shamokin. They'll be cleared down, and they'll battle off. And here. Ooh, nice play to bring it in. Couldn't finish it off. On the play was Monroe Neely. They'll set up shop around to the slot. Shot on. Monroe Neely playing the screen on that one. Billy with the shot, but kept it nicely by Wright. 1 minute to go in the period. We will have an ice cut after this. O'Donnell has McKenzie across, finishes the play. McKenzie throws it for O'Donnell. Whoa! She couldn't tap it across. Goes into the far corner, and it'll be cleared out by the Central squad. Coming the other way is Danica Ginn. They'll battle along the boards. Picking up is the E squad, backing around. Carried out by Floric. Then it'll go down Lewis for O'Donnell. Atchison for Blackburn. Blackburn waits, and it'll be dumped across. 10 seconds to go in the period here. And we will wait, and 4. Central carried in. His Danica Ginn going across. The Ginn sisters will go at it, but we'll end the period with a 3-3 score in the inaugural game of the PIHL Girls Hockey League. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live. We'll be back with an interview with Jim Black momentarily on Berg Hockey Live. We'll be back. All right, we are back here at the Alpha Ice Complex with Jim Black. Jim, how's everything going here tonight, man?
This is fantastic. It's a great night for girls hockey. Again, the level of competition's fantastic, and to see a product like this after all the years and all the hard work, building girls hockey in Pittsburgh. This is just this is awesome to watch and awesome to see, and I think a lot of good things are on the horizon for girls hockey, and this will help, again, continue the growth that we've seen in the Pittsburgh market.
And you're talking, you're wearing the crest of the Steel City Selects, and so you've been involved with girls hockey, of course, beyond your two daughters that play, Morgan and Madison, have played at this time, and of course, Morgan's playing with the North squad, which is kind of a very big deal for you. Yeah. But talk about that time growing and then seeing this product being built up.
Yeah, and again, I think back when probably 20 years ago there was just PIHL, and girls hockey was just starting on the foundation side, and then you really look at what the Penguins have done to really support girls hockey in the Pittsburgh market. All the learn to play hockey, the Sidney Crosby program, and all the investment that they've put into that. Try hockey for freeze with girls only. It really, it's really paid off, and you've seen a huge push for girls hockey in the Pittsburgh market, and it's really nice to see how much it's built up and it's come a long way.
You talk about all that, and then you have the travel teams. We're going to touch on yours a little bit here. Yeah. The travel teams with the with having the Pens Elite, but then you look at teams like the Steel City Selects and the Armstrong Arrows that are putting out teams that are national champions, and talk about that a little bit and how that's looking for the women.
Yeah, and I think it's a progression, right? So again, coming up through PAL on the developmental side, I think really ADM has given everybody an opportunity, boys and girls to get into the sport, but the girls, importantly, as the skill level has gotten better, it's allowed Tier 2 organizations to come alive. And again, you have obviously Steel City, Armstrong, you have the South Rebellion also, and again, as girls hockey continues to grow, you'll see more and more how the organizations will keep coming up, but then also the skill level, which is what you see here tonight. The skill level continues to increase as girls hockey grows in the area.
And when we talked I talked to pregame with Mike Alcara and such, but the middle school progression that you're talking next year, you're only at 18 seniors among the 6 teams here, and the middle schools are just lining up to fill in those spots as next year rolls around. And how big is that to be able to have the internal of the associations wanting to bring these players to the ice?
Yeah, I think the school districts obviously provide a structure. Just because of districting, and again, this is the foundation, right? So they're, obviously all the teams are co-op. There's, probably 10 different school districts on each team, but you got to start somewhere. And you look at the PIHL co-op division on the boys' side. Yeah. They've continually to, move teams over to the pure side, and that's what you want to see with the girls. You want to start here at a foundation in 5 years. Hopefully you start getting some pure teams. Some of the bigger school districts. And again, this is a foundation. Then also on the younger side, it gives a lot of the younger girls something to look forward to and really grow towards, and know that they always will have a place to play. It really won't count on a youth organization playing out of a rink when they have a school district that supports the sport. It gives them something to look forward to, knowing that they can play all the way through their senior year. So again, from the foundation standpoint, this is a great step for girls hockey, and will continue to help contribute to the growth of girls hockey.
Well, thank you for coming on with me, Jim. I hope everything of the best with you guys. And level 1 to 10, how excited is Morgan for tomorrow?
She's super excited. Yeah, again, this is something that obviously a lot of the kids here have brothers, siblings that have played in the PIHL, and for her to get a chance to play high school hockey, I think for all girls. I think it's special. I look down and see a lot of names and know a lot of the brothers that have also played in the PIHL.
That's what I was just talking with Kirsten Walsh about in the first period, was how I recognized the names from calling the boys' side of PIHL, but you see a lot of the girls too.
Yeah,
like there were a lot of names that I was confused why they weren't playing in this league, but at the same time I could understand they might need to take a little bit of a rest after their schedules. But
correct, yeah. So
it is what it is.
It's so it's great to see, and again, it's it's a lot of contributions from a lot of people that aren't here that really supported girls hockey, all the way back into the early 2000s. That your Kathy Pippies, your Eileen Granada with Steel City. It goes back, and obviously the Penguins do a phenomenal job, but. It's definitely this is great to see. I'm excited. So.
Well, thank you, Jim.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right,
okay.
See you later. Take care, buddy.
Yep, you too.
We'll be back with the third period here at Alpha Ice Complex. 3-3 is your score. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live. Take care. Welcome back here to the Alpha Ice Complex in Harmer Township, Pennsylvania. PIHL Girls Hockey League debuts tonight. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live. Thank you for joining us on this Monday evening. It's mid-April, but it feels like maybe November outside right now. Of course, it feels better because you got hockey going on inside. A little bit of the scoring updates. Opening the scoring was Central, and that was Delaney Howard with the inaugural goal at 13:56 of the first period. That was assisted by Jillian Piscatelli. At 13:44, the East struck back as Kylie McKenzie of Penn Trafford was able to score with Cora Williams and Leah O'Donnell on the assists. Kylie McKenzie of Penn Trafford, Cora Williams of Armstrong, and Leah O'Donnell of Armstrong also. In the first period, the Central would take the lead again as Jillian Piscatelli of Thomas Jefferson got an assist from Delaney Howard and Kaylee Lazaro. And then it was East tying it up at the 7:06 mark as Kira Florick got her first of the contest. Emery Taylor and Taylor Plunkard getting the assists on that goal. And then in the second, it was the Central team again as Audrey Monroe Neely of Avonworth got a goal from Julia Leoshin and Abigail Dilly. The East tied things up with Florick's second of the game. 2 goals for Kira Florick on the day as Taylor Plunkard and Olivia Knockel set her up. And that's where we're at. 3-3 is your score. 17 saves right now for Corinne Brunetto. They want me to call her Taco on the broadcast. Taco Brunetto with 17 saves and 16 saves right now for Brady Blackburn. They're lining up. They're getting ready, and they'll have the third period face-off. Let's see who takes this contest home. 3-3 is your score. I'm Brian Mitchell. And once again, I would like to thank both Jim Black, our second period interview, and Kirsten Welsh for joining us for the ceremonial puck drop, and face-off is won back by the Central team. Lazaro will pass it across, and it'll be picked up and carried in by Piscatelli, who just dumps it into the near corner. Cutting it across is the East team looking for Cora Williams, but can't get it up to her. So Lazaro will go on net. Save made by Brunetto. East will battle it off. It'll be McKenzie going behind the net. It'll be Yakmak. Passing it up for Williams. Go off her skates, and they'll battle along. Carrying it in is Williams. She'll have to circle back around her entry, and it'll go on the side of the net. Ooh, just missed the side of the net. Icing is the call. 16:20 remaining in the third period. Face-off coming up to the right of Taco Brunetto. Emery Taylor will win the face-off, but it'll be cleared out, and East has an opportunity here. Battling off was Plunkard, but it'll be right. Bounces it back off of Plunkard. Has an opportunity here as Florick looking for the hat trick. Plunkard with the opportunity here. Couldn't keep the puck on her stick, so it goes in the near corner. She'll throw it to the half wall right. Bounces it off. Looking for Yaloman. It'll go bounce on net. Ooh, bounce up and held on to by Blackburn. Had Plunkard in front, but held on to. 15:47 remaining in the third period. Emery Taylor will lose the face-off back to Audrey Monroe Neely. Neely will have to lose it back to the East squad, though, as they'll battle along the half wall. 3 gray shirts converged on them. But it'll be picked up, and Yoloshin will pass it up for Skatena. Skatena behind the net. Battles off with Lewis. And East will have to regroup and send it out, as it's kept in nicely along the boards by Piscatelli. Yoloshin will take it. Circles. Waits, throws it back to Piscatelli. No help there, so there's all 5 blue shirts down. Line change for Central. It'll be picked up And Howard shot just wide of the net. She comes around, looks to try to find the near post, can't finish it, so it goes into the near quarter. Shot on by Blackburn. East will take it, try to clear it out. Floric bounces it off. Atchison keeps it in nicely. It'll bounce along the boards. Howard takes away Taylor's stick, and they'll go into the half wall. Taylor bounces it off. Howard. Delaney Howard skates across, pass back for Atchison. Atchison, Howard looks to the circles, bounces around, gets back to her. Shot on. Oh, just missed with a riser. Battling in front, looking for Howard. Couldn't complete it, so it's going to be picked up and carried out for Williams. Cora Williams. Back down. Blackburn couldn't finish it, so it will be brought in for Yakmak. Yakmak will bounce it around, and it'll be picked up by Williams. Atchison throws it in front, nobody home, and Ginn comes in nicely and plays it. They'll battle off, and Danica Ginn up along the boards. The freshman couldn't get to it, so it'll be picked up by Lazaro, and she'll chase it down, and icing is the call. 13:49 remaining in the third period. 3-3 is your score. Oh, a face-off to the left of Corinne Brunetto, the Greater Latrobe product. Erica Ginn will step in with O'Donnell. Face-off won by O'Donnell. McKenzie up along the half wall, but kept in by Joyce. Joyce skates in and around the top of the circle, leaves it for Wright. Wright dumps a puck that goes behind the net. Brought in front and chasing it down but falling. And Williams has an opportunity to come the other way. Williams is going to pick up the puck top of the circle. Has to go around a defender. Can't get to it. Central will collect. Tries to dump it out of the zone. Ginn carrying it across for Joyce, and East will collect. Williams loses the puck in her skates, so it'll go back for Evelyn Wright of Baldwin. And she'll just dump it around, and it goes on net. East will play it, dumps it up, and looks for the tip in front. LeBlanc will have to chase it down, but it will be kept in nicely. Taylor just dumping around. Atchison can't get to it, so it will go back down the ice. Overly will chase it over and on net, held on to. And we'll have a face-off coming up. LeBlanc was in front of the net on that one. A face-off to the left of Brady Blackburn, the freshman from Bentworth. And a lot of team names that you don't hear during the regular season of a regular high school game. Bentworth, of course, as I said earlier, that is, I believe, a team that plays in the Ringgold the Ringgold Association. Oh, it's thrown on net accidentally. Oh, and we have our first little extracurriculars going on around the net. They're just starting trouble out there now. 12:40 remaining in the third. That was Ashlyn LeBlanc. A little dirty down into the corner. Front of the net. Plunkard. The corner, throwing it down, and it's going to be picked up, and carrying it the other way is Monroe Neely. Monroe Neely trying to find Scatena. Throwing in front from Monroe Neely, held on to, but letting it go was Brunello. Brunetto couldn't finish it up, so Floric battles along the boards. Deloshin passes up Scatena. We'll just get it behind the net. Looking for the backhand, saved on the backhand by Audrey Monroe Neely was Brunetto. And here comes the other way. Opportunity here for Auburn. She's going to have to circle off. Plunkard was all over her. And it goes back out Taylor for Plunkard. Taylor Plunkard from Winburn. Battles off and into the zone. Back. Taylor gets around one defender, throws it on net. The puck goes loose, but reaching out and grabbing it was Brady Blackburn, and held on to. 11:40 remaining in the third period. 3-3 is your score. cleared out. And here comes Howard. Delaney Howard. Shot. Save made. Rebound. Scores! Joyce picks up the rebound. Brooklyn Joyce. From Delaney Howard. A pair of freshmen hook up on the play, and it's 4-3 Central. Puck just came in, sat down top of the crease. Joyce just tipped it across and into the empty net. 11:29 remaining, third period. 4-3 is your score. Central with the lead. Face-off won by Central. They'll try to get into the zone. Joyce and Howard, they're like the dynamic duo out there. O'Donnell will come the other way. Leo O'Donnell waits, throws it across, looking for McKenzie. O'Donnell, McKenzie, and Williams out there for East. Back up to the point. Lewis passes it across. Picked up by McKenzie. She shoots into the corner off of a tip. O'Donnell will have to chase it around. Dumps it down for McKenzie. McKenzie has Sloan at the point, but it's going to be picked up and cleared back out. Lewis dumps it in. Piscatelli across for Lazaro. And O'Donnell will just let it go past her to center. Lewis. Leah Lewis. Down for Sloan. Sloan passes it in. And it will be Piscatelli having to chase it back into the zone. East looking for the equalizer here. Passed out for Central. Ginn battles off, and they'll go at it. A little bit extra going on down there. Trying to move the pile was LeBlanc. Back up for Ginn. And again couldn't collect it, so it goes to Erica. Erica passes it back, and it'll be picked up by Leo O'Donnell. Sorry, by Evelyn Wright. 38's starting to cross on my scoreboard for some reason. Overn will pass it up, and it'll go up for Ginn, and it will go back out to the point. And so losing it in her skates was Olivia Knockel, but she's able to battle off a defender, and stick got high from the Central player, but they didn't call anything on it, so it'll get cleared out. LeBlanc waits, and it'll be Knockel, leaving it for LeBlanc. Dumping it off, looking for Plunkard. Can't get to it. Wright. Evelyn Wright tries to battle around. And here comes Central the other way. Audrey Monroe-Neely having a hard time getting out of the zone. It's going to be picked up, and she'll have to collect it on her own blue line. Monroe-Neely gives it up to an East player, but it's going to bounce back out. Yoloshin can't finish it, so Floric, who has 2 goals here today, will take it. Looking for Plunkard. Plunkard off on herself, and 8:43 remaining in the third period. 23-23 are the shots. 4-3 is the score. Central leads East here at Alpha Ice Complex. You can't underestimate how important this game is for a lot of these girls. Being the inaugural game for the league, 100 and some girls were able to play this season for their squads. So it's a big detail, and I can't speak to it like somebody like Kirsten Welsh could, and she said it in the first period how important it is, and that as long as they recognize how big this actually is for them, this league, this season. Penguins Foundation on board, playing with your team's logos on your shoulder. Your high school logo on the shoulder. Nice little detail. So congratulations to all these girls able to get involved in this league. The coaches for helping out. Thank you so much for that. I mean, I don't really have weight in the game, but as an announcer, seeing a lot of hockey as I have at the high school level, girls high school hockey is something I didn't think that I'd be able to mark off my bingo card as I did this, and it's definitely a good little detail. So thanks to the PIHL for doing that. Mike Allcare for all the time they put in with these associations and finding a way to make it work. 3 years in the making with a COVID shutdown involved, And we're finally here. Opening night, inaugural PIHL Girls League Hockey. Hopefully a couple years away from us talking about playing in a state championship. That's the end goal, is to play the East. Maybe. We'll find out. It'll be fun after the years. See how far we can go with this. But as for now, we're just going to enjoy the ride as we have it here. Central and East facing off in the inaugural game. Central will carry it in. Blackburn. Peyton Blackburn looking across, and it's going to be picked up by Howard. Delaney Howard comes in and around. Nice little play to get it across for Joyce. It throws it behind. It'll be Peyton Blackburn. Passing it up for Howard. Howard falling down. It'll go in behind. And a lot of these players, freshmen and sophomores. So you're going to see plenty of action from these players for the years to come. Whether it be from travel, regular pill, if some decide to play both leagues, and then the girls' league here. There's a lot of time to be put in here. This is only the beginning. Bringing it in is Blackburn. Going to cross, but O'Donnell can't get to it, so turn over to Blackburn. She throws it on net, and save made by Corinne Brunetto. 6:43 remaining in the third period. 4-3 is your score. The girls in gray in the lead. Central team. Again, will win the faceoff, but it'll be picked up by East on the way out. And looking for the hat trick is Florick battling off. Gets through Atchison, looks across. Couldn't find Plunkard. And they'll battle off East. Will try to come in and around. Florick up for Plunkard, and they're going to still onside. Nice play to stay on. Plunkard will go into the corner. Battles it off with Atchison. Atchison puts her down. Sorry, that is Overn. Magnolia Overn puts her on the ground. Carrying it out as Central. Offside is the call. Dilly was off from Pine Richland by a half a step. 6:05 remaining in the third period. 4-3 is your score. Central leads. Brooklyn Joyce getting the go-ahead goal for the Central squad on a 2-on-1. Monroe Neely can't finish up the play, so it's going to go out. Overn loses the puck, and it goes back to the point where they'll have to collect it and carrying it back into the east zone. Battle. Oh, nice play by Scalena. Scatena was able to draw a penalty and get a shot on net. And Central will go on the advantage as Madison Sloan of Sarah Catholic, the junior, will head off for a hooking minor. 5:36 remaining in the third period. 2 minutes. Feel shame. Power play coming up for Central. Monroe Neely. Stepped in, and it's going to be cleared all the way down the ice. Thrown out for Kaylee Lazaro of Hampton. It's going to be dumped back in. East will take it. They need to get one to get a tie here. Kylie McKenzie battling along the boards with Piscatelli. Going down and in are the Central squad. They're going to come out of the zone. Monroe Neely along the half wall, and she's going to be able to wait for it. Shot on here. He lost it a couple skates and picked up by McKenzie. Kylie McKenzie looks for Cora Williams. They'll team up on the line, get it out of the zone, and dumped all the way down. Lazaro will have to chase down. $1:09 remaining in the advantage for the Central squad. Minor for hooking the Madison Sloan of Sarah Catholic. Blackburn carries it in the zone, bounces off, and it'll go back off for Plunkard. Plunkard comes it around, and in comes Central. Shot on, just wide of the net, and they'll go around. Blackburn, shot on, save made by Brunellis. Rebound, off the pad, sitting in the crease, and early whistle. Puck was sitting wide open in the crease. The referee was on the opposite post and just missed the play. Couldn't see the puck through the girls that were around the ice, but they called the whistle. Maybe the net was off. I'm not 100% sure of the play, but regardless, it was a whistle. So they'll face off, and Central will win it. Throw it across for Blackburn, but East will take it back out right. Sits at the point, comes to the top of the circle, misses the puck. She got coming the other way. Looking as Floric looking for is on hat trick watch, but Plunkard will have to pick up the duties on Auvergne. Auvergne to get around, it's going to be picked up and brought out. 3 on by the Central squad. Joyce goes behind the net, has Blackburn in front, and Howard at the top of the circle. Passes out to point, Auvergne. It's going to be picked up, and out come East, but they were able to get out of the zone. And here comes O'Donnell the other way. Leo O'Donnell comes to the top of the circle. Wait, shot, just high riser that goes down. Floric on the half wall. Floric waits, goes behind, and Joyce will get it out of the zone. It'll be cleared the length of the ice, and icing is the call. 3:07 remaining in the third period. Central leading East 4-3 here. Face-off will come down to the right of Brady Blackburn. Gannon O'Donnell face off, and it's going to be won by East. They'll have to collect it here. They're down by 1. Down behind. McKenzie for Williams. Williams back for McKenzie. Goes past her for Piscatelli. Piscatelli will have to collect it and try to get it out of the zone. Does so. Clement can't hold on to it, so she's going to have to chase it down. Takes a look. Sees it here. Again, can't get to it, so Williams will have to try to chase it down. Picked up by East and back out. Looking for Williams coming across center. Williams is the break here in the center. Comes in. Forehand, backhand shot. Save made. Blackburn. East is going to have to collect it. Clement back out. O'Donnell. And coming the other way. Shot on. Glove save. Abigail Dilly with the shot. Big glove by Taco Brunetto. 2:20 remaining in the third period. Brunetto trying to keep this a 1-goal game. Emery Taylor will lose the face-off to Monroe Neely. He'll go behind. It'll be Olivia Knockel. Knockel skates off of the defender, and she's going to get under the ocean. Can't complete the play. Central will have to try to kill the clock here. 2 minutes to go in this one. Up by 1 is the Central squad in gray. In blue is the East squad, down by 1. Olivia Yakmak loses the puck. And it'll be cleared in front for the Central squad, and they'll battle off. Plunkard chases the puck down. She tries to get it out of the zone and just drops it down for Emery Taylor. Taylor has Floric in front. Tries to go around. Nobody on the wall. Yakmak's back there, but Central will take it. 1:28 to go in the game. Plunkard can't keep it in. That'll be collected by Olivia Yakmak. Emery Taylor back in. Shot on, tipped, and into the corner. Evelyn Wright will just get it out of the zone. Empty net is down, and goalie came off and went all the way back in. The zone heads-up play there. Central will throw it in front. Yeloshin can't get to it, so it goes around the net. Picked up by East. East is going to try to get Brunetto out. And here she goes. O'Donnell's going to carry it in. O'Donnell with the head of steam. Back for Floric, looking for the hat trick. Floric shot, just missed the net. Plunkard comes to the half. Back for O'Donnell. Taylor off the bench. Can't get to it, so it's going to be picked up. Yakmak throwing it around, looking for Plunkard. Plunkard goes down low. And it's going to be picked up and cleared the length of the ice, and for an icing call with 24.8 seconds remaining in the third period. 27-24 are your shots. They're going to call a timeout here. Both officials are down in the corner. We'll have a timeout momentarily. I will be back with your final 30 seconds here if we don't need overtime. All right. Brooklyn Joyce gave the Central team the lead in the third period here. Going to see if they can hold on to it here in the last 24.8 seconds of this contest. And they're all dancing out on the ice. You can tell that they're loose and ready to go. No pressure on the Central team, it looks like. Face-off won by Central, but a quick drop, and then East is going to get it blocked and cleared down. 17 seconds to go. Chasing it down is Yakmak, and it'll be an no ice. 12.8 seconds to go. Central's going to keep it low. East is going to have an opportunity of 6 seconds to go. Has a 3-on-2. Has McKenzie, Plunkard, and O'Donnell. McKenzie with an opportunity. He's going to go back behind, and the game is going to end. Central is going to win the first game of the PIHL Girls League here at the Alpha Ice Complex. 4-3 is your final. We're going to have a couple pictures taken on ice, and then we're going to head off to the thank yous. I might as well get those out of the way right now. I'll say thank you to our first guest of the evening, Kirsten Welsh, former Robert Morris player, out now official, turned official. The second one, of course, is Jimmy Black for the second intermission interview. I want to thank John Muka, the commissioner of the PIHL, for allowing us once again to be involved with the league at this level again. I want to thank Mike Altair for all the hard work he put into, and everybody from the PIHL for all the hard work they had to put in to make this whole thing happen. And I guess a big thank you to Todd Kazarowski here. He's handling all of our tech here for me today, so I can just sit here and talk. Well, sometimes it's easier when I work the tech and talk because I don't talk as much and you don't want to hear that as much. Thanks to all the players for being out here and playing in this game for us tonight. Ed Major's out there taking pictures for the league. Don't know why they brought him in. Just kidding. Well, I don't know if I'm kidding or not, but well, whatever. I can make fun of him. He was one of my guys for a long time. He's a good dude. But they will take, each individual team will take a picture, then both teams will take a picture. And then we will say goodbye. I'll say goodbye. We'll leave you with all the sounds and the sights from the ice. I am Brian Mitchell. For everybody involved with us this evening, thank you for joining us for the inaugural PIHL Girls League game here at the Alpha Ice Complex. We will be back. We will be back here next Tuesday at the Ice Castle Arena for a doubleheader. thank you for joining us. Take care, guys.